Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to Backyard Tennis Talk. Okay, so today we're starting off with some interviews with the high performance players. Our guest today, Sydney Jara, an outstanding young player from Massachusetts. Sid is 15 years old. Her coach is her father, Oscar, a great guy, great player himself from Argentina. I've had an opportunity to spend a little bit of time on court with Sid and Oscar. Super relationship and just a lot of fun, outstanding stuff. So I hope you enjoy the interview. Okay, here we are with Sydney Jara. You want to be called Sid or Sydney?
Sydney's fine.
Sydney's fine. Very formal. And her father and coach, Oscar. Same last name, right?
Yeah.
So Sid and Oscar have been visiting us here. And we just wanted to have a little chat with Sid because she's off to Costa Rica to play a junior tournament. Sid, let's start at the beginning. When did you first play tennis?
I started playing when I was around like 4 years old.
So
Yeah.
that's a bit late.
Sort of.
Huh?
But
Oscar, why were you sleeping on the job? Coach?
She didn't show any talent at age 3, so I figured that
I see.
there was no chance.
Okay, all right. So, and you started playing obviously because your father was in the sport?
Yeah, well, both my parents are coaches, so I kind of just got almost kind of thrown into it, I guess. But yeah,
Okay. So when did you kind of feel that you had a real passion for the game?
and actually, when I was like 9, when I was younger, I was into other things. I was into a lot of like acting and stuff, actually, and I realized I actually really loved tennis when I was supposed to do this play, but I couldn't do it because I would have missed tennis. And I was like, I don't want to miss tennis. I want to play tennis
There
instead.
you
So
go.
that's when I decided I really loved it. And I was around 9 years old at that time.
Okay, and that's when you started competing?
Yeah, and that's when I started playing longer. Up until I was like 9, I would only play like an hour a day maybe, but
Okay.
yeah.
So what is a typical week now? You're 15 years old now?
Yeah.
And what does a typical week of training look like?
Well, usually I play around like 4 hours a day. So that's 20 hours a week. And I play 2 hours in the morning and then I play 2 hours in the afternoon. The first 2 hours I do drills and like specifics to just work on certain technical things in my game. Whether it's technical, whether it's like, hitting strategic, yeah. And then the second session, I want to see if I can apply those things that we worked on and, put them in sets or in matches. So that's my strategy. That's my training day. And then I do fitness in between.
And your game style is
I'm more of a grinder from the baseline,
grind from the base?
but I want to see if I can try to be more aggressive in the future. But right now, I'd say I'm a grinder, definitely.
Okay. And favorite surface?
I like hard court.
Hardcore.
Yeah.
Okay. Oscar, you want to say anything?
No, I just
I've never heard you this quiet.
No, me either.
well, I wanted to let her express herself, but just want to say that it's been a lot of fun so far. Coaching your own kid, it was a lot easier initially, and then it's getting a little bit tougher. So it's great for me to get other coaches that I trust involved, like Casey. He's been helping her quite a bit with her serve, which is awesome. And I believe that's going to get her to her goal, which will be to be a little bit more aggressive and create a little bit more offensive opportunities. I think that's, when it comes to tennis, that's the goal. Improve the serve, and then with that, create opportunities to go forward and be more aggressive and hit her spots a little bit more and get to net. So that's what we've been working on, and it's been great coming here and seeing some good improvements every time we come up here. It just keeps getting that much better, and we keep getting more excited about coming over. So we're going to continue to visit. We're going to continue to come here in this beautiful place, this beautiful facilities,
Right.
and surround ourselves with great people that have her best interest at heart.
Yeah. That's great. So thanks for those comments. That's very, very kind of you. You say you're having a little bit of trouble. I'm interested in that because I also coach my daughter. She's older than Sid, but I found something quite similar. So when you say it's a little bit tougher, is that that because of the teenage years, or is it that her game is she beating you up and beating you badly on the court now, or
Well, I
you can't
think,
handle that, or what is it?
I think I'm very happy that she can whip my butt on the court now.
Yeah.
But I think as time goes on and kids evolve, they start having their own opinions and they try to take a little bit more ownership of their own game.
Very true.
And so with that sometimes comes some discussions, and sometimes they, as you know, it may be a lot of kickback, and sometimes they think they know more than you.
I love that word.
And
discussion.
and so,
yeah, that's right.
And so as a father, the last thing I want is not to have a great relationship with my daughter. So I don't want to fight on the court. I want to make sure that everything for her is enjoyable and fun, in that development. So as much sometimes I want to go at it with her, I refuse to now, because my relationship as a father to daughter is more important to me than coach to player, because as we all know, we've had some bad history there sometimes with Mary Pierce and her dad, and maybe Capriati a little bit with her father, and we had some good things too, but I just want to make sure that at the end of the day, because it's such a short career for these kids, when it's all said and done, we love each other. We would look forward to seeing each other and spending time with each other, as when she's 40, when she's 50, when she's away from tennis, because I know that would hurt me so much, not for her not to want to be with me and see me.
Well, that's such a great message, honestly, Oscar. I don't think anybody could say that better. That's an awesome message. So that's also going to allow you guys to continue to travel together, right? Because you're getting along so well.
Yeah.
Right? Keep getting along like that.
I think our relationship off the court is great.
That's awesome.
We go to dinner together, spend a lot of time together, and I know when to talk about tennis and when not to.
Yeah, I've noticed that actually.
Yeah, I can read my child and see when I'm annoying her, when I'm getting under her skin, and I can tell that it might lead to something that we don't want. So then I stop and talk about how her food is and how it tastes.
Awesome. All right, Sid, back to you now. What's the dream?
Well, my dream since I was young was to obviously go pro, and my dream is still that. I'd still definitely want to be a top pro someday. But if that doesn't work out, or something doesn't work out, then I'm totally fine with going to college as well.
Well, I think you're a great athlete, and I think you're already an outstanding tennis player, and improving probably by the day still. So